Welcome to Deadly Dames. So we're just back from Glasgow Film and Comic Con, which was unusually quiet this year. I mean, we've been quite a few times now, and this is definitely the quietest it's ever been. I think it was maybe because there wasn't like a massive name star there this year, but there was still plenty of people there to keep us interested, as you could tell by the autographs I got. So the first autograph that I went for was, is it Borgen? Imogen Borgen? I can't remember. What's it?
Berman, I think.
Berman. I always get it wrong. So it's Tiffany from Hellraiser 2. I mean, I love Hellraiser 1 and 2. They're definitely the best two in the franchise. And there was hardly anybody waiting to get her autograph, but she was really, really nice. And she pretty much still looks the same as she does here, only you can tell she's an adult. It's really hard to take Claire seriously because she's put on one of the things that she treated herself to, which I'll show you when we get to the end of the autographs. But yeah, there was hardly anybody waiting to see her, and I thought, I mean, it's a blessing in a disguise that it's quieter than usual, because it meant I didn't have any queues to wait in, but it also meant that obviously if there's not that many people there, it doesn't make that much money, so hopefully tomorrow's a bit busier. But yeah, it meant I didn't have to wait to get her autograph, so she was really, really nice. Also got to meet Shona McDonald from The Descent. Again, really, really nice, and again, nobody waiting in the queue to meet her, which I thought was really strange. I think I might take my steelbook in for her to sign tomorrow, because I love The Descent. I think it's one of the most modern, like, classic creature feature movies. It's definitely a movie that is actually genuinely scared me. I mean, there's not very many movies of recent that actually genuinely scared me, but The Descent did. And then we went to meet the guys from Aliens. There was only one person from the Alien franchise that was there that we didn't get to meet, because I think everybody was doing the same thing. They were moving down the stalls. Are you struggling to breathe? Am I taking too long to get to you? But I think they were moving down the people. So basically, like, when we first went up, Jeanette Goldstein's queue was quite big. And then when we next went up, you can put it back on in a second.
No, it's just to fill out your sitting before.
And then Mark Rolston's queue was quite busy, and then when the third time we went up, there was nobody waiting for those two, but the third person, who was Colette, I can't remember her surname, her queue was busy, so that's the only reason we didn't go and get her autograph, but we'll probably pick it up tomorrow if it's quiet. But yeah, we had to get Jeanette Goldstein's one, because I'm a big Near Dark fan, and that's the one that I got signed, but this is Claire's one, so she actually got Jeanette Goldstein and Mark Rolston to sign the same one. And I think this is a really nice picture that you picked. And then I got Near Dark signed, because I think it's a great vampire movie. I absolutely love it. And if Lance Henriksen ever comes back, I'll definitely be taking this along for him to sign next to it. Just a shame I'll never be able to get Bill Paxton's signature there as well, because that would have been a nice, all of them in the one picture here. And then the last signature I got, and I actually have completely forgot this guy's last name. I went, it was Rusty something. But I told Claire for the first time today, and I thought she already knew, but she said she didn't, that Willy Wonka and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory scared me as a child, and it did. I think Willy Wonka is most definitely like a child murderer. He's terrifying, and the Oompa Loompas were absolutely petrifying. And I thought, I'm never again going to get a chance to meet an Oompa Loompa, so I went and got the guy's autograph. There was nobody waiting there, so I figured, what better time to get an Oompa Loompas autograph than now. He was really nice, actually, really nice guy, and I always feel so bad when you see nobody waiting in their queues, but I'm going back tomorrow. I may go and get a couple of extra autographs, maybe the women for Aliens, and I think there's somebody there for Rogue One that I might go and get. But I'm glad that it was quiet enough today that I didn't really have to wait in queues to get all of these. So that's all the autographs that we picked up today. The mask that Claire was wearing, but she's struggled to breathe in it, was this one here, which is the Nemesis mask. I think it kind of looks like Pooch from Hackslash, but you're disagreeing with me.
Nemesis was here before Pooch.
But yeah, this is the mask that Claire's been after for a while, but it was always too expensive, so we seen it at a stall today. It was a reasonable price, and she decided to treat herself and get a Nemesis mask. Now we're going to have to get like a polystyrene head to put him on, and I said, where will it end? Will we end up with like a full-scale Nemesis standing in the hallway and our face lit up? So I think I gave her an idea. We also, when I was at Film and Comic Con, Horicon, I bought Beware of the Moon and Night of the Living Dead books, but because there was no cash machine there, I ran out of cash and I wasn't able to pick up the last two, which was Leviathan and Fright Night. Now unfortunately today Leviathan wasn't there, but I was able to get the Fright Night book, and I think these are lovely books. I haven't actually had a chance to read them yet, but I will, because I do like my horror movie books. And I will eventually hopefully find Leviathan and pick it up as well, but glad to add Fright Night to the collection. And then at Film and Comic Con there's usually always like a little section with sort of local comic writers, but for whatever reason there was only one poor little guy today, and he's a nice guy, we've met him loads of times, and we all, like he usually does, is at Mega Skank Mansion, which is so silly and gross but fun. It's just daft fun. And he was like the only guy that was there, and this was the only one that he had that we didn't already own. And we knew we were going to pick stuff up from. I thought I was going to flick that open to boobs. Like I actually thought I was going to open it, but I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, I quite enjoyed the King Evil ones that he does, so I was glad to pick up one from him at least. He says he's got a couple of other ones in production that should hopefully be ready for Comic Con. You went with the intention of picking up Sandman comics.
I did find Sandman comics, but they were the same price as what I would get brand new.
So she didn't get them, but she likes Hellboy, and managed to find a couple of Hellboy graphic novels which were a decent price. So that's the ones that you got there. Claire loves being the person that puts stuff down in front of me to try and help me, but then doesn't move it out the way. You just want to see me struggle. And it's funny, every single year we say we're not going to buy artwork, and we're not going to buy posters, and we're not going to do these things because we've no room on the wall, and then we go and that's exactly what we do. But we found this stall, I'll zoom out so you can see, and this guy had the original painting of this, and it was, I can't even remember how much he was selling it for, 50 quid or something?
No, it was 100 and something.
Oh, was it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, oops. But I would have loved to have had the cash to do that, but I don't. And this was a print of it, and to be fair, the print actually is a little bit darker than the original painting, and I think it kind of suits it because it makes the shark stick out a bit more. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of Jaws. It's my favourite movie, and I just couldn't resist this when I seen it, so I'm going to have to find somewhere to put it up on the wall. I just think it's a really, really nice print, really nice painting, and he actually sold the painting. Because when we bought this, I think we might have been the first people to buy something off him, because he was really thankful. He was like, oh, thanks so much, oh, thanks for supporting me, and then when we walked back round earlier, I was like, oh, I see you've sold the Jaws painting, and he was like, yeah, big smile on his face. So clearly I wasn't the only person that loved this painting. And I bought one vinyl from Strange Vice. And I know I say this to you guys all the time, but I really mean it. They're a great company, Strange Vice. You can go online and look at them. They specialise in horror, westerns, cult classics, kind of
exploitation.
Yeah, exploitation,
gore.
A lot of Asian horror, Asian
that you don't see in shops or anywhere else.
Because that's why he started the company. He basically wanted to specialise in movies that for whatever reason you can't get in the UK, or the ones that you get in the UK are incomplete or cut. I love his stall. I love going and buying stuff. You get so annoyed because I'm there for ages whenever we go. But he does good deals with you as well. Like if you are buying a few things, he tends to be quite decent with you. So the only vinyl he had that, to be honest, I actually liked the Hills of Eyes one as well, but I had to control myself. So I just went for the Zombie 3 vinyl. I like Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. I know a lot of people don't, but I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's as stupid as Return of the Living Dead 2. And I went for the Green Inferno coloured vinyl. There was also a red one, but I decided to go for this one. And we got... When my brother bought me the Freddy Krueger Lego figure, I didn't actually know there was other ones. So Claire got me Carrie and Ash. I think these are hilarious. What are you doing, Claire? You're making him thrust. Ash is drunk.
He's gonna sit down there.
Right.
Ash is sitting down.
Right, so I love Ash. He looks like he's got like a little Elvis do going on. But yeah, I couldn't resist him when I seen. There was actually quite a lot. They had Candyman, Jeepers Creepers, the Woman for Ring, Michael Myers. They quite a few.
I chase them, but they're on out.
I really want Candyman, so I might go back and get it. I think it's hilarious because he's actually just baldy. He's got like the little little logo bit on the top of his head, which makes me laugh. They did have one Chucky left. I very nearly bought it, but then decided not to. And then Exchange Vice, as usual, I went movie mental and picked up a few things from them. So I got 2 Blu-rays and the rest were DVDs. I had to get this. This is one that I was so excited when Severn announced it, but for whatever reason it's not come out in the UK yet. But it is multi-region. Blackenstein. It just says it all. And then I picked up Hack-O-Lantern. I've never heard of this one. I liked the title. It sounds pretty good in the back. They recommended it to me, and usually if they recommend stuff it's pretty okay, so I took a chance with it. Also got a 4-course meal in DVD. And the original Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, which is just stupid and fun. And I didn't know at all that these ones existed. Killer Tomatoes Strike Back and Killer Tomatoes Eat France. I didn't know that. I thought there was only 2. So shows you what I knew. So I had to get them when I seen that there was those terrible looking sequels. And then Cra. I like the monster. I bet it looks nothing like that. And then the last one, only because it just looks like one of these like prison girl type stupid exploitation movies, couldn't think of another way to describe that, Cemetery High. So yeah, that's all the movies that we got. We did get a couple of posters as well. I might need to do them in a separate video because I'm going to run out of time, and plus one of them is humongous. I might squeeze them in here. Do you think you could get the Beastmaster one?
Maybe.
So there's a stall there that does original posters. They are a bit pricey, but if you're a real fan of movies, then they do have some treasures in their posters that you can't even get as reprints. And this is one I got for Claire because I know that she absolutely loves Beastmaster. So this is, I don't know what size this one would be. Is it like a A4?
No, it's A5.
A5?
Well,
A4? No, that's smaller. A5. And then
sorry, A5 smaller. It's approximately A3.
the last poster, I don't know if she's going to get it open in time for the video, but I might need to tack it on at the end. I think I might actually just pause here and then put it on at the end. Right, welcome back to Deadly Dames. So we've managed to unfold the huge, massive poster that when I seen it, I was like, I have to tell Claire this is here, because you know from many videos that Claire is a huge Arnie fan, and more than anything she's a huge Conan fan. I think this is a German poster. It is massive. It's
120 centimetre by 84.
So it's 120 centimetre by 84. I have no idea what size of frame we're going to need to get for this bad boy, or what wall it's going to go on. But there was no way I could walk away and not. We're never going to walk away and leave it. You knew you wanted it. It's also signed by Sarah Douglas, who plays Queen Taramis. Like, I don't have a clue, as you can tell. Which was like an extra bonus because I know you really like her. So anyway, that's our treasure. That's the one that we found that we thought, oh my god, most expensive poster we've ever bought, but totally worth it.
I love how it is a painted drawing. It's not.
I know.
It's a painting. It's not just a photograph.
But yeah, she loves it. It's going to be treasured on the wall. But as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave any comments below and take care.